abusia free say owura John Mahama ebe take over sisi ono ye Ghana mampani na abusia enche bia na oye atwa 1 year mpo ewo na mammo mu 4 years ni mu na eno ana ye de owie abusia de ebeto aso ama nipa ba akoba ba take over abusia eno no osofo kese ye Telvin so ene nsem bia betu dwa chechre nyema mu abusia eba besi nipa obe take over abusia o kire mu a saa nipa wei se ewuo ama mefa na kia ne ke Ghana twa ne ho ba bia saa nipa no ono ana onyankopon ayi no na o awden ni se omra medi Ghana ni mabusia na ohwe ensem wei osofo edi betu mu a o social media ene nsem a manfo ka ene sabi amanfo entiase a enhye na enya adwuma wo saa nsem wei ho na busia ano ayedene o prophet Telvin ono be kaya ono hye nkom so oru adwondramani Mahama ebaba baba be hwini no hwini a obehwini with huge margin abusia enu ampanso ebesi ye pepepe ana o hyade ensem wei aba betu mabusia na we secret se ka ho a enye secret ketwa ye mompie osofo Telvin so a nyekwatie ensem edi nipa a obaba bedi eye after oru adwondramani Mahama na mamwei nipa a odi ho no Telvin so a ye prophet but ne nyina ababa betu mabusia ye mompia na mra ye ba ye beto aso aha eye kofika ntwema
this thing. Dear Emma, when I prophesy, is very unique. I will tell you what will happen, which is beyond your control. That will cause the next thing to happen. Like the way I told you how MPP will lose the election. I told them that Alan, on that same date, I mentioned the date. That time, no Muyi party executive chairman was then to even choose the date. But I showed them the exact date that they will do the thing. The day, pepe. They will do it. That time, no executive chairman Pomba because say, oh, they say, Hashem, you choose this date. We chose the date for them in time. We told you ahead of time. And they did it in that same date. What are the odds that is possible to happen? And then I went ahead to tell you that you people are there. Alan is contesting everything. Alan will leave the party, form his own party. Oh, honor crowd, also, or move your moya, and no, you free party no more. That was the catalyst. And if these things happen, Mama becomes president with 57%. You see how it is? Yes, which means the catalyst is breached. Once the catalyst is breached, the other way is where it is going.
And yeah, say you Mama we are. Yahu say a man for Julius Debra General Mosquito. No why not a pa? Because omumi no deep ani yeti ewa NDC side Julius Debra General Mosquito. In fact almost omu ne na masie kra ye underground works obi ya ye ne normal what I say why na hu ni say oben ho o de man accurate kra na why na de no here
I've already mentioned it
NNT
Monty and let me explain it why in a very simple way. Once Mama finishes his election, I want to explain it to everybody in a very simple way, in a very, very simple manner. Unless General Asiodun Ketia is dead, is the next president. He's called the president of the kings. Ajasi. Oya himfo omo president. Wow. Yes. When he becomes president, he will be the president that will be on the street. He will be the president that will make Ghana work at the same time. When we say Ghana develops like this, this is spiritual secret I'm revealing to you. Okay. Exactly. And my prophecies, it is not by conversation. And you say, Medio Biako Bonko, when or catch me, now come and prophet. No. About what he wants to do or anything. No. My prophecies comes ahead of their plans. Yeah. So when they are planning it, Michelle come now Bob plan. Hey, that's how God works. So these prophecies by the grace of God. Or not be a president of the kings. Or not be a president like how Ghana develops. Almost an Accra developing. Other parts are not developing. His presidency will rule with kings. And all the country, all the 16 regions will function at the same time, developing at the same time.
Wow.
Yes.
With the help of kings.
The kings, yes. Yes.
Obey involve.
Absolutely. Wow. He will be the president of the king.
Nampacho Oben General Mosquito Onimo.
Only me, almost everybody knows me quite in the political era. He has said this so many times.
And yes, what they are done was through the team. But Bibi to me, is there anything that can stop this?
Right now, time has been mapped, so now we follow the catalyst. That's the most important thing we do now. Yes.
Wow. And I'm so more idea. Mubejinano. You be a baby, I'm about to China.
We'll see what God will do. Once, you see, one thing about timeline is once the time is set, we'll protect the timeline.
Okay.
We have to protect the sanity of the timeline. We are watchers, masters of time.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that we protect the time so that it doesn't breach, because any other way, we don't know.
Okay.
So if it goes off that pathway, what can happen may be drastic. So we keep the time that we have. So once Mama was supposed to become president, we were protecting him to the final end. Until the prophecy is done. Yes. Wow. But it will happen. That's the thing.
Now, MPB, the element is what can one say, almost abanam kotono.
Yes.
Or more can open Baumia echo.
Exactly. And whoever that even wins that part, all of them will amount to 44%. 44.78%.
Other people know.
Everybody that runs the election result is already set 53% against 44.78. Yes.
Wow. 53 there about me there.
No. American general election for 2028.
I may can be before the end.
Okay.
Only the Baumia, BB.
Oh, Baumia.
2031. The next election
32. 2032.
No, Ghana the America.
Yes.
I don't know what my figure.
Maka 2028.
2028 na wakansi see.
53 44 70.
Mawli mo tronto o ma figure no de be si be.
Asanso no was said in komo about here nkomsha eya asofofuo bi de to mountain ene about here presidencies obi wo hodoma oba dropping the prophecy na prophecy no afeli wa kire semu ose sanso ena obi wo hodoma te se ye wo no nyankopon aka to no so be president now so presidency no embamu da.
And therefore for a person to become a president or someone to say that God came to appoint this person as a president, it is true directly, but literally in the spiritual laws it is not direct, which means you will say you're a president, but then you will still never become a president till you die.
Possible, sir.
Yes. Exactly, because it is now no longer the situation of the Old Testament.
Okay.
It is now a situation of grace, a season where the grace has been revealed to all men according to Titus chapter 2 verse 11. And we move in a very unique specific structure. So nyankopon ayi ni we dia chi bia sesi, it's not a point where Moses become mountain Horeb and now akoyi or Sinai, now akoyi commandments in the aba. Now it is a situation where all of us has God with us. And to who a Bible cry with them at that time you can't even have the Bible with you. You can't even have the Torah and everything easily like that because it's with the priest in the temple, because they are the only ones that can interpret it to you. And to cry, you are not privileged to the full information. In this, in some few years before we even had access to the Bible, even in the time of the Roman Empire, when the Bible was with the Roman Empire, it was in Latin. Only the priests had full privilege over it. The people didn't even have the access to the Bible. It was through some people that brought the Bible to light and then spread it to everybody, because no more keeping as a secret information that they control the narrative. What is in it? So that's the way forward.
Wow. And say you can leaders krana and yet only presidents. Absolutely. I memean, in life, in every area of life, we have leaders.
Absolutely.
You will lead our companies will be leaders. Sure. And you know, edu baby I can say me say I'm fan free sura mawa. So meaning say enyame say nimwa ana say nyame amfa mawa nipa ntumi enyon. Now, yamra your presidency no so. Ya baba to baby ya tin kom she bebre.
Okay.
We ya osio NDC ne be wini. We ya osi MPP ne be wini. Anya bia no, nyame na yesom no no. Oyi kire na D4 say aba we ya mo beto no. We ne be wini ana say a prediction.
Okay. Let me break it down to you. There are two kinds of prophetic operation. I always say this thing all the time.
Yeah.
There is one prophecy that is a conditional prophecy, which is projective prophecy. in reality. What that means is that may who seal for you to determine a president.
Yeah.
You will see their way or what chance to become a president. So let's say, let's look at presidents in the country. You see the president, the former president John Ajekum Kufuor. When you look at him, once you look at him in the realm of the spirit, there is a seal on presidency. We know who the president is. And at that seal, I can unlock it to you. I can show you exactly what it is. Once I see the person can become president, even 2 years, I can say, wait, I'll be a president. So, because you can see it, it's right with them. You will see all those people that have the potential to become president.
And it's spiritual.
Spiritual.
And physical.
And physical.
Okay.
It's not about analysis, not how they talk. You will see that how a president. And he will become a president. Wow. That's how it is. So that's the sign of the presidency. You will see it with the person. But for the person to become a president, it's also a different story altogether. They can bear the crown, but they may never sit on the throne. Exactly. And the second category.
Also for last election, or say who in the realms of life, the world say na abano MPP dia. Say no catch them you. Me show so tie. Nti we no asaba or say ba oni bibi. NDC for na be hu yen. Nti ya tene ade no wiem ama eko NDC for ho. Ti e basa na be say me hu say so for no 2 million dey atene ana nyame na atene. We get confused because say nyame na si hene dia. Na say nyame say MPP ne be wini ana NDC ya den na prophet mi tene ade no wiem.
Tene ade no wiem.
Yes.
So that's why I make two difference, in operation.
Yes.
I think I have to break it down better for you.
Yes.
In operation, we have timeline prophetic operation, which is like Ezekiel more and other thing, and that's where I fall. Though I can do other angles by the grace of God. And then there is prophecies that are conditional prophecies, which is based on review. We can review it spiritually at any given time. I don't know 2 kinds of prophecies. Then we have this thing now, like when I was explaining to you, say when Juan be the president, there are happenings that can prevent it. Because if your background alters, foundational alters, cases, and many other things that you can get yourself involved in can prevent you from achieving your ultimate goal. And all those things can play the role and cut your time off before that angle. Met me who will be today, right? Abia at the age of 40 is supposed to be in London. And then he's supposed to live in London for 5 years and come to Ghana at the age of 45 years and become a president in Ghana. But then at the age of 40, you will see the person in America. He's in the wrong timeline. Once he's in the wrong timeline, his entire life is wrong. Until he be the president until he dies. Because in the timeline, he has gone off the timeline. And one thing I realized that the devil was strategically misaligning people's time and their destinies. So Jesus, when he came on the face of the earth, he knew exactly where he had to be. Jerusalem. On him said Jerusalem is where the problem is going to come from. He got there, he knew where the problem was going to come from. He knew he was going to be arrested there. The disciples knew because he had told them that these are the things that are going to happen. Some of them wanted to prevent him, but then he knew exactly what he was going to do. He knew where to be, where not to be, where to go, where to sit, because he wanted to be aligned in time. Or see, no, I cannot be king over here, because he understood his time and he understood his purpose. If he had become a king at that place, that would have been the end of the whole story. And so that's how these structures work. And so be Ebeka say washen come for somebody to become president and adane dania, it means it's a conditional reality. It is not based in the full timeline.